Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders.
Goes for a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's the keeper's ball. And here's Shevchenko. Not the most accurate. Merino! It's bounced back off the post. He's picked his way through. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Yamal's cross. Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. Goes for the shot! He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looking for the far post. And he's there to clear it. Rodri gets a foot in here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Merino. And he welcomes it in. Oh, good take and a good air. Shot, surely! And again! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Manchester United are sitting pretty. It's Drogba! And that's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. Neuer to save this spot kick and his team. He has spurned it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nakata. Messi, can he get it through? Chance to deliver.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Drogba! But he's left disappointed. Now it's Mbappe. And he's worked it through. He's gone for goal! And it's in! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Some good work on the right flank here. He's found space here. Gets a good foot in there. Al Ittihad with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Mikel Merino is there, and he can get that clear. Mbappe. Can he get away here? And this is Shevchenko. Shifted it to the flank. Koundé. And Upamecano. Van Dijk. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Van Dijk. And they've switched it over to the other side. Rodri. Now it's Shevchenko. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Nicely spread. And he's quick to return it. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! He's got himself an absolute peach. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And now he has two. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Fernandes. That's destined for the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
There will be 3 minutes added
Yamal.
time.
Messi. We are into stoppage time. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko stood his grounds. And it's half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. Back on the way then. Rodri. Now it's Shevchenko. Merino. Mbappe. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Al-Ittihad have the chance to go the other way. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nakata, foot in. Merino. And the counter is on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now then, the ball's come loose. Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Manchester United have their second corner now. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Al-Ittihad are looking to go forward now. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk. Messi. And here's Drogba. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Match was 72,306.
It's their second corner of the game. Van Dijk is there to clear. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Driven in. That's a decent clearance.
Al Ittihad really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Diaz is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Mbappe. And it's Fernandez. And here's Shevchenko.
That's going in strongly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's hit the upright. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Diaz.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved in... And a chance! Not a bad try by any means. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking for the run. De Rossi. And Jamal. They get a throw in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Jamal. Very nicely done. Jamal's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's De Rossi. And this is Drogba.
Al Ittihad really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Olise. Played out to the left flank. Quality ball.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Stood up well to him there. It's a pretty loose pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Tries to pass it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Distributed tidily. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's nice. Nakata crosses. Rodri. That's that, the end. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Brazil.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, we're underway. Alexander-Arnold making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Gehi calmly anticipates. And that's a look and plays it forward. It's a good spell of possession, this. Taken back almost at once. Shevchenko! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Manchester United.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's a fine challenge. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now this could be a chance. Kaka. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Kaka. Closing in on goal. Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a pretty loose pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, easy pickings there. Kaká. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. He was under real pressure there. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Shevchenko. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Shevchenko touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Now it's Forlan, and it's Kovacic. Kaká cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
He's had a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Yamal. And it's Olmo. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that was nowhere near his best. Rodri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And a shot! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Brazil, oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Games hinge on moments like this. That is some save from Khan. Well, would you believe that?
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target, couldn't squeeze it through. And he's there to retrieve it. Rafinha. That pass has been well intercepted. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Shevchenko. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. And it's Kovacic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Camavinga. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk cuts it out. Kaka. And Dani Olmo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal threads one in on the through ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw-in. Camavinga. Rodri. And here's Shevchenko. And it's Serginho. Forlan does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So the action resumes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rafinha. Mbappe. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Manchester United, after 50 minutes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Kylian Mbappe.
Manchester United drag themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Costa Curta. Good ball, good take. Looking for options for movement. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now he's run. It's Kovacic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Camavinga does really well there. He is strong. Well, that looks a decent ball. Up towards the front line. Gehi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dani Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Mbappe is on. Big chance! Mbappe! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's going to go a long way. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get... And the shot! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Almost an hour gone. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kaka quietly revving up. Kovacic makes a dash for it. He's being urged to shoot. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Dani Olmo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's a sharp little... It's fallen!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Rodri. Kaka pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Nicely weighted ball. Crosses it in. It's rising! Goal! Brazil! And they get themselves in front! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 6,
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Number 13,
Passing is
Shevchenko.
crisp and sharp.
Coming on the
Rafinha,
field.
can he get it through? Shoots! And he's stuck it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So again we have parity. He leaps for it! And how did he not put that away?
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Pinches it off him. Turns back here, probably the best. That could spell trouble. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Guti, here comes the... Oh, good effort! And that's a real chance missed. And here's Haaland. Mohamed Salah. And that is a little undercooked. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's seen that early. Used the... Shapes to shoot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Brazil look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
4 extra minutes added on. That is a brilliant interception. Serginho. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Hazard. And it's Messi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Mikel Merino making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's managed to get free. Looking for the run. Spread it left. Camavinga. That's a little off target. Vardiol. Now, can they get him away? Olise. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. Messi. Here's Haaland. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He has found the way through. Good read, needed to be. That's a sharp pass. Olise.
This is the time you need that pace.
Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Shevchenko producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. No way through. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is good progress on the left. Now it's Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Valverde. Mbappe. In with the challenge. Olise. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. Rodri. And it's Merino. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. Serginho. Rodri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted. Alexander-Arnold. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yamal. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Spread out to the left.
Well, the moans of
Haaland! Olise. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Yamal. And he is Yamal! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. This is a promising build-up. And Shevchenko! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Van Dijk. And it's Serginho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Olise. And this is Shevchenko. He won't be happy with that one. And the through ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Great vision. So, a temporary halt to the action. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Oh, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back underway then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Mbappe. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that has left him in a heap. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Valverde. And it's Messi. And here's Haaland. Foot in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Merino. Mikel Merino was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Valverde. Now this could be a chance. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's found the way through. Chance for a shot! And he makes no mistake. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Le numéro 10. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9. Pour le remplacer,
So time for change.
le numéro
And this
14.
one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And here's Shevchenko. Shifted it to the flank. Camavinga. Merino. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe takes a shot! And again! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He's had it taken off him. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mbappe is onto this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been cut short. Van Dijk. And Caicedo. Valverde. And here's Jorginho.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Merino. Merino! It's a goal! A century of appearances and a goal so richly deserved.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7, le numéro 17, le numéro 10, Messi, le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 11, le numéro 13, le numéro 27, le numéro 10.
So we have movement on both
Changement
benches.
en cours.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's got away. And a chance! And a neat finish! With so little time left, grandstand finish! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Temps additionnel, 3
Paris
minutes.
Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Rodgers. Deep into stoppage time. Hops for safety. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. Well, the permutations are as simple as they are exciting.
Hello,
One remaining
everybody,
shot
and welcome
and they
to
must
today's
hit the
match.
bullseye. There's nothing quite like last day drama. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Manchester United must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to... Tries one from range! Oh, Waters, and again! Oh, denied brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance. Raya clears without hesitation. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Al Hilal have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. And it's made shapes to shoot! Goal! Al Hilal! That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mikel Merino in acres of space out wide. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. There's the shot! And a goal! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game and we raise ours. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Marino. Mbappe. Marino. Pass is coming off him. And Shevchenko! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. This looks promising. Camavinga. Now it's Kane. That has not gone well. Couldn't squeeze it through. Good effort from distance. Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Now it's Shevchenko. He's on it. Can he get away? It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. Tonali. Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Caicedo. And it's Kovacic. Merino. Olise. Now it's Marino. And he plays one through. Shot, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Fabian Ruiz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Merino with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the turnaround is complete. Just extraordinary. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Tonali. Alexander-Arnold. Tonali. Olise. Now that's well seen too. Simeone aimed beyond the defence. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great chance! It's and Shevchenko! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kane. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Knocks it into space. Fabian Ruiz. That's it, 45 minutes up. Manchester United have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Manchester United ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Kane.
Away we go again.
10, Son Heung-min. Number 22,
Merino.
Rudiger.
And here's Mbappe.
Number 14,
Tries to play it
Senesi.
through.
Coming
And
on
he
the
can
field,
thump it away.
number 23,
It's a throw-in.
Shevchenko. Number 21, Mbappe. Number 3,
Good steal, he just read it.
Number 13,
Shevchenko.
Van Dijk.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kovacic. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Olise. Merino. And the counter is on. Oh, played through for the wide man. Merino! Brilliant from Mikel Merino! A finish right from the top draw. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Mbappe. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. Played into space, and Dijk gets across to intercept that. Serginho. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Tonali. Now it's Shevchenko. That is a great pick out. Shot at goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And Dijk gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alaba. Pinches it off him. He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Serginho clears without hesitation. Fabian Ruiz. And the pass is intercepted. Applies the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Alexander-Arnold is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Shevchenko clears it away. And this is Shevchenko. Can he finish? It's a goal! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. An uncompromising challenge. They're up to 5 corners now. And that should get the job done.
Al Hilal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Now, can they get him away? That's going across goal. Bruno deals with that nice and simple.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, they can break here. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Olise. And he's hit it long. Manchester United are looking to secure promotion, but they are going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of things.
It's giving their manager more than just a headache, as you can see. He's going to have to make some big decisions in what remains.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Crosses it in here. Akanji is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, that's a fine interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's managed to get free. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Alexander-Arnold, who's set up 1 goal so far. Serginho. Merino, looking for the run. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Inter Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Serginho with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Aims beyond the defence. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's through on goal here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. 1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Marino. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. Passing is crisp and sharp. O'Reilly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Yamal. Puyol deals with that comfortably. Ronaldinho venturing down the left. Akanji.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold. And Yamal. Looking for the run. O'Reilly. Good ball, good take. Defending of the desperate variety. Knocks it into space. And that is expertly dealt with. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Puyol is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Kaut, nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. Cross it. Terrific effort! That's really good defending. He's going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Big chance, corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Ronaldinho plays it short. That is lovely. And a chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Merino. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Kaut. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Sorloth! He's got a goal! Inter are back in business. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ronaldinho. O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Just eases him off the ball. Merino. Out of play for a throw. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get it through? And it's Olmo. Couch. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Tonali.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Oh, it's a nice idea. It's Ronaldinho! Serginho gets it away. Romero. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Inter Milan get the ball rolling in the second half.
Number 10, Mbappe.
And he's worked it through.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And it's Count. Fabian Ruiz. Now Mbappe. And he plays one through. Oh, he's all alone. Shot, surely! He's scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United have their lead. This is a promising build-up. Alexander-Arnold. Well timed, excellent interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
He's cut it out. Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. Dani Olmo. Szoboszlai. And he was quick to react. Over to the right flank.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change.
Tries one from range! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Substitution in progress.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Solot, Yamal. Solot showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold, and the through ball. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Akanji makes the interception. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Count will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fabian Ruiz. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He might be in, shot at goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Yehi. Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bellingham. And it's O'Reilly. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And Puyol. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, he's been caught napping. Corner number 3 coming up.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
The two
6,
coaches are signalling
Yamal.
changes here, both at the same time.
Number 22, Mikel Merino. Number 15, Fabian Ruiz. Coming on the field, number 21,
Alaba.
Messi. Number 9,
Mbappe.
Rafinha. Number 7,
No, that was never going to make it.
Eduardo Camavinga. Substitution.
Puyol. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Delivers the ball.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Count in acres of space out wide. Serginho. Diouf. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Shevchenko. Laid out to the left flank. Rafinha. Pinches it off him.
Added time.
Takes a shot! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bit...
And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
With the owner of a blue...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So we're up and running.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he? It's Vieri! Superb from Vieri!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gets his head on it! And a neat finish! 2, and we've barely begun here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he cuts out the supply. A disastrous start, 2 down in next to no time. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Vieri. Olise. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Olise. Now it's Olise. He is through here. Olise. Mbappe! Goal! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Vieri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Guardiola. Ambitious ball here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's been slipped through. Silvestre. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Van Nistelrooy. Good ball over the top. Oh, it's Vieri! Rodri. For Olise. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And here's Totti. Merino looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Alexander-Arnold. And the pass is intercepted. Guardiola. He's shifting through the gears here. Punched away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Merino. Olise. And he plays one through. Zanetti. Cannavaro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to charge for a shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Olise. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Camavinga gets a foot in here.
Totti really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's well spotted. Merino. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Looking for the run, and the through ball. And he was quick to react. And that signals the end of the first period. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. So there was the first half.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And here's Totti. Totti! Brilliant by Totti!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
It's Vieri! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Olise. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross-towering header. Oh, he's hit the bar. But he's left disappointed.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Totti. Van Nistelrooy. An uncompromising challenge. And we have our very first corner. Bruno gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this match was 71,600.
That is a little undercooked. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Camavinga. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieri! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rodri. Chance here to counter. And Serginho. No way through. Guardiola. And it's Totti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Camavinga, who's set up 1 goal so far. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Shevchenko, looking for options for movement. That's a cute ball. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Serginho. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a little off target. Well, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe. Vieri, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's bounced back off the post. Akanji. Rodri. Olise. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Azar. Into the last 5 minutes. Azar. Now it's Totti. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Minutes has been indicated.
Camavinga, Merino. Now it's Mbappe. That is good strength. Azar. 2 minutes to be added on. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the centres of football in Brazil, and the Estadio Morumbis, a mighty venue befitting that status. There's the whistle, and here we go. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper's dealt with that. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Pirlo. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! Well, got to be quick to recover this.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also...
Oh, great leap! He's scored! And we have liftoff! Well, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. I doubt very much that this was in the script. We won't be happy with that one. Pedri getting forward. And here's Haaland. Saka. And he's cut it out. Fabian Ruiz. Saka. Yamal.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hakimi. That's going wide left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a decent clearance. Olise. Now Fabian Ruiz. Aims beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Gehi. Alexander-Arnold. Tonali. Akanji. Passing nice and neat. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Shevchenko. And they're back on the ball. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Tonali. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, right place, right time. Saka. He's a sharp little ball here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Olise, Tonali, and here's Mbappe. Oh, he's having a go!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Elise. And it's Marino.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Dink through. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Yamal proves just a little bit too... Shapes to shoot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Now it's Shevchenko. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Hernandez. Now it's Saka. Good read, needed to be. Takes a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Marino. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kovacic tries to play it through, and he's intervened well there. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So right back into the action.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Shevchenko. Elise. Shevchenko. And the shot! Elise! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a lovely, neat pass. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! And again! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
He's picked his way through. Serginho.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Saka running with intent. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal. So we've reached the hour mark.
Presente na partida de hoje, 71.649
And it's Shevchenko. Pass is just off target. Yamal. Oh, easy pickings there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Yehi. Yamal. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. He's not got that quite right. Now, can they get him away? Serginho. Fabian Ruiz. Saka. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Pedri. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Kovacic. That is great defending, so alert. Pass somewhat off target. Tries from a long way out. Oh, that was no routine save.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid have their second corner now.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 15, camisa 11. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 14, camisa 17.
Defending of the desperate variety. Cross to the back post. Punched away. And he thumps it clear. Saka. Driving forward. It's a promising position. Well, that looks a decent ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. That is a brilliant interception. Pirlo. Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Merino. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it.
Goes for the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Substituição.
So here comes the substitution. Alexander-Arnold. Some resolute defending there. Saka. Tries to pass it through. Rafinha. Just 5 minutes left. Rafinha. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe. And it's Kovacic. Serginho. Fernandes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pedri has found the net here, of course. And it's Pedri.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Olise has a look and plays it forward. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's found the way through. It's anyone's ball now. And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.